Today, I want to talk to you about making the decision to have a winning attitude. Right? Winning attitude. So it's easy for me to say because I'm sitting here and I do have my second chance. But what about you? What about you who may be thinking like this has to happen or that has to happen for me to have a winning attitude? Well, I'm sharing this with you because that right there could lead you down the wrong path and you'll never get to where you want to go. So I want to share with you is that the quickest way to get to where you want to go is to have a winning attitude, because people are attracted to a winning attitude. People like to be around people that make them feel good. Let me tell you something. There's something called the power of an association. So how you treat people, how you meet people, how you greet people, that's an association. People get associated to that, right? So if every time you see somebody, you're in this, middle of the road mood, like on a scale of 0 to 10, you're a 5, and they, hey, what's up, Bob, or what's up, Jim? And you're like, hanging in there. You're you're that guy, you're that person. It's, no big deal. Just nothing wrong with it. But let me tell you something. How hard is it to raise the bar? How hard is it when someone says, hey, Bob, how you doing? To say, I'm amazing, man. How are you? Hey, I'm grateful for all the opportunities. How are you? Hey, things are getting better every day. How are you? Something simple like that. I call it a greeting strategy. But that's something you can do right now that can raise your level of acceptance. Not acceptance, but people want to be around people that make them feel good. If you're taking notes, write this down. People like to do business with people that make them feel good. I'm going to repeat that. People like to do business with people that make them feel good. So people don't care how smart you are or how great your brand is or how amazing this is. If you're not a good person and you're not easy to deal with, they're going to go somewhere else. So in business, having a winning attitude is paramount. In your personal relationships, come on, it's the same thing. And the great thing is you can control it. So easy for me to say I'm here after, facing death, chemotherapy, not think I'm going to make it. Yeah, it's easy for me to have a winning attitude because I know what it's like on the other side. But I'm telling you right now, you have all the opportunities you can possibly have right in front of your face if you simply dive into it and understand that you are blessed, you have opportunities, and it's up to you. And it starts with how you present yourself to the world. So I'm going to ask you right now, rate yourself on a scale of 0 to 10 on your attitude. 0 to 10. 10 is on fire, unbelievable, unstoppable. And 0 is sitting on a park bench on a Saturday afternoon sleeping. Where are you? And if you're honest and you say, I'm about a 6, nothing wrong with a 6. Nothing wrong with a 6 at all. The question I would ask is, what would I have to do to get to a 7 or an 8? Because if you're a 6 right now, make it the best 6 possible. Because maybe tomorrow you can get to a 7 or an 8. But the point is, it's up to you to make that happen. Anybody can be a 5. Anybody can be a 6. Top people can raise it up and they can be a 7, 8, 9, and 10 whenever they want, on demand, because that's what successful people do. So I'm not talking about faking being somebody. I'm talking about being truly grateful, having a winning attitude, and being that person every single day, because people like to do business with people that make them feel good. People like to be around people who are positive, and you can do that right now. You can grow your business, create your brand, and make it happen. So you're in control of how you show up. And it's one of the things I teach in my courses all across the country. Those of you who may not know, I'm a nationally recognized keynote speaker. So I get hired by companies to come in and design customized keynote talks in the areas of sales, leadership, and peak performance. And one of the areas that I cover is your attitude and how that's important in you building a brand. Every place I go right now, whether it's Pfizer or Verizon or Blue Cross Blue Shield, they want to grab more market share. And they want to talk about how do we decommoditize our business, because everybody's selling the same thing. And the first way to decommoditize your business is really being you and having that winning attitude, so you can be that person that comes in there and separates themselves from the other sales reps, right? So you control your attitude, you control how you show up, and that can translate into dollars. It can translate into opportunities and relationships. So make that happen today. Your assignment for today, rate yourself on a scale of 0 to 10, 0 to 10 scale as far as your attitude. And then you ask yourself a follow-up question. What would I need to do to raise it up one notch? So if you're at a 6, what do I need to do to be the 7? Just make it happen. Just do it every single day. So pretty soon you create some consistency and you're always at a 7, 8, 9, or a 10. That's where you need to be. Make it happen, baby. You still have your first chance, but I'm giving you a second chance right now to make it happen. My name's Dan Lear. Thanks for joining in, and I look forward to seeing your progress as the weeks roll on.